guys, I'm Charlotte.
I'm Belle.
And we're the Phage Sisters.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hi guys, and welcome to our Star Wars Galaxy's Edge video. So exciting. We were fortunate enough to be there basically the week it opened. I think we were there maybe 4 or 5 days after it officially opened.
Within like the week it had opened.
Which was so
insane.
Incredible and so exciting. So there's an awful lot in the video where we are speculating as to what that is and what that does and what this is and what that is.
We didn't really know what was going on.
And to be fair, no one else did.
No.
So now we know a lot more. We've put in a couple corrections here and there, so just excuse the fact that we're sort of guessing.
And once again, excuse the camera work, as you know, we didn't really know what was going on. This is one of the first videos that we did, and I was like,
I haven't quite figured out how to best do a tour of things.
Yeah.
But please enjoy our tour and our first experiences of Galaxy's Edge.
Welcome to Batuu!
We're in Galaxy's Edge, and I've never been more happy in my life. It's amazing. This is basically the entrance. You come in from over there, and this is the first thing that you see. It's amazing. Rey was over there this morning. It was incredible, wasn't it? It was great.
You mentioned that
we think this
will be where Rise of the Resistance is, because
it says there's a wait time there, unless it's a meet and greet of some sort.
Queuing area that you can see as you walk in, and there's clearly a huge building behind all of that, so I presume that's Rey!
Oh! She is everything. So this is where like the little marketplace thingy is. So that's where the little marketplace thingy is.
And over here it looks like people are checking in and making reservations.
We don't know what
I think
for.
that might be where you build your lightsabers, because you know you build a lightsaber if you make a reservation.
Yeah.
Well, at least at this point. At this point you can only build one with a reservation, so I think that might be it. Oh, door's opening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
And then this is where you can build your droid. She's not with me. Wait, where did she go? There she is. Come on, child. Taking your sweet time.
There was some last travelers blocking my way.
This is where you build the droids. Oh my gosh, there's a BB unit in there.
Droid is $100.
What, to build your droid?
Yeah.
That's not crazy.
Actually not bad.
That's not bad to do. There's a DJ Rex, where? Ah!
Yeah, DJ Rex.
He's cute. Yeah, look, he's right there.
Oh, there he is.
We miss him. So here's just some of the merch that you can get. Ooh. Oh, she's trying him. Got some droids making some noise. And then if we go this way, you can get to Toy Story Land that way. The land of the toy. Oh, Charlotte! Oh! Hi!
Are you spying on me?
Not on you. We can spy with you though. Yeah.
So you're both spies.
So we just met
Vi Moradi?
Maradi.
I'm not entirely sure how
We
you
don't know how to pronounce it.
But she's Princess Leia's rebel spy that is in this area.
And we just met her and she gave us spy names and now we're part of the resistance.
Oh!
Ah! Oh no. Oh no.
Part of the resistance. Spies.
We're spies. We can't, oh gosh. Don't give the identity away. We'll get out that way, it's cool.
They'll never know.
Oh, that made me feel sick. That made me feel so sick. Ooh.
This little area is cute.
Yeah, there's toilets here, but oh, there's some more droids. Some more droids. Oh wow, look at that thing.
Oh, that's so...
Hello? Are we? Oh my god! Clones! Look at that!
Oh, the clothes. Creepy, man.
Yeah, they scare me. So, this is here. Oh! Something's landing! There's some great noises that happen here, honestly. This, this is where you can get blue and green milk. Oh, Charlotte. Charlotte.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Oh, they scare me. Yes, this is where you can get blue and green milk, and you can get it with rum.
Rum and green milk.
With tequila. Tequila! And you can get one of the, like a souvenir cup. So we've just taken our 360 picture, and then here we looked up at those bad boys, those two cameras, and we took a picture. said that wrong. Millennium. Millennium? Millennial. Millennium? Millennial. Millennium? Millennial. Millennium. For the 5th time, it's the Millennium Falcon. Smuggler's Run. We did it this morning. It was incredible. Look at it. Look at the beauty. Wow. Wow. So it's a 25-minute wait. What's the time, please? It's 8 o'clock. It's a 25-minute wait. We've already... It is, yeah. It was 6 till 9 magic hours. But we're gonna do it again.
You'll be like 2 engineers.
Oh, thank you. Engineer, baby.
What did you think of Galaxy's Edge?
Wow. Like, wow. Wow. Like, it's just incredible. I was lucky enough in 2018 to be at the opening of Toy Story Land. It was like my last day of the holiday, and that was so cool to go into. Like, you felt really small, but it's such a small land. I feel it was kind of just like oh, we need to keep the guests entertained before Galaxy's Edge. So they opened that, which is great. I love Toy Story Land. But it was so busy as well. But we were so spoiled. As you see, there was like no one there.
And it was Labor Day weekend week, but it also opened during the lead up to Hurricane Dorian.
Yes,
so
that's why it was empty.
The parks were a lot more quiet than usual because people weren't coming because they were worried about the hurricane.
But as you've seen, it opened at 6 o'clock, and at 8 o'clock we were going back onto Millennium Falcon with a 25-minute wait, whereas when we went in January, we got there at park opening and we waited an hour and a half to do the ride. So
and now you'll wait longer because fast passes are available, so naturally the queue is longer.
We were so spoiled with the fact that we could see it was so open, there's so much space. The soundscape, oh, you can hear vehicles landing.
Also, there was a lot more open space and it was a lot more empty because Rise of the Resistance wasn't open. So you don't have that
You don't struggle to get in.
Waiting for their boarding group to be called. You just walked in and there was nobody else there. But oh my god, the first day we went, we got there at like 5:30 for the park to open.
We were ready to go.
We don't have any videos of it because we were too far back.
We wanted to live in the moment as well. Like, I wanted to get footage, but at the same time I was like, I need this personally.
So they have this boarding group announcement, and then all of a sudden this line of stormtroopers approached all of us. We were being held in front of the Chinese theatre, and then they walked us. They were in front of us and they walked this huge group all the way to Galaxy's Edge and then lined the streets where Muppets is, so that you just all walked straight ahead.
It was very intimidating.
Music was playing in the background, they had their guns there, and it was such a perfect way to welcome you into this new land.
You got in, and by like the X-Wing was Rey and Chewbacca. Like, they were just stood there, like welcoming you, saying like, hi, welcome.
It was just so cool. I just
great.
love Galaxy's Edge so much. I think
the theming's incredible.
The Imagineers just did an incredible job.
They popped off.
it really is so immersive.
It's insane
I'm
because
living my
obviously
Star Wars fantasy.
the only thing that we know of like other planets that can have human inhabitants on is from Star Wars, let's say, because you know you can see like Tatooine and things like that, but it literally feels like a different world.
Yeah.
Like it has a different language.
It was just so cool. No detail that we could see
Yeah.
has been overlooked. And it was just, our experience of it was really wonderful.
My one thing is just that I would like more characters to be roaming about. Like I find it's quite hard to find. It's hard to find Rey. I've only seen her out once.
It's impossible to find Kylo Ren.
I haven't
last 3
seen him
times we've
there.
been, like,
I know
there.
that for the opening of Rise of the Resistance, there's like a little stage area that's like up top, and they had a lightsaber fight, and I'm just like,
That needs to come back. There
do
needs
that
to
like
be-
once a week maybe,
No,
at night.
No, child, nightly.
I'd say nightly, but
lightsaber
you need to calm down.
duels. Amazing.
Like it's so much fun to watch, and Princess Leia's rebel spy via Morodi, we still don't know how to
I
pronounce her
have
name.
no idea how you pronounce her name.
Like she's so cool. We saw her get caught one time. Like it's crazy. I just
ratted on her.
I just wish there was more of that, because when it just before it opened, it was very hyped that it was going to be very immersive, which it is, but I would just like a bit more
And
of
maybe
the acting
that will
within there.
come in time. Maybe they need to
Maybe
wait
they're finding
for it
their
to be
feet.
open longer. Maybe they need to wait financially for things before they can employ other people and pay other people to...
I mean, Disneyland in California already have R2-D2. I mean, don't bring him in yet because there's no space
too
to
busy.
walk.
It's too busy.
With Rise of the Resistance, but you know, hopefully that's on the way.
But it is amazing. And let's talk about Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
I avoided everything. I didn't want to see
Yeah.
anything because Disneyland California opened before this. They opened in May.
They opened in May.
So
Florida
I
opened in September.
stayed off of
August.
everything. Like on Twitter, I was blocked. I was like, Galaxy's Edge, Batuu, Smuggler's Run,
Mute.
Millennium Falcon. Like I muted it. I was like, I don't want to see anything. And you come around the corner and it's just there.
It's just there. Like
Like a full
life-size
replica.
Just chilling there.
Like that was incredible.
Blew our minds. Blew our minds.
That was just amazing. And then you go in, the animatronic of Hondu.
He's great.
I walked in.
Hondo Anaka, his
I was like, is that a
animatronic is-
person
when
with
it's working.
like a head on the top? The movements are so fluid. Like this
It's
next
so
generation of
fluid.
animatronics.
And the voice is Jim Cummings.
We love you.
So who doesn't love him? And then they give you your little credentials, as
You
they call it,
give
and
you-
then
you
go
walk in.
into the middle of the Falcon.
You literally
where the
walk
chessboard is
Oh.
and the arms are. Oh, it was
It was
so
amazing. And then when
So cool.
when you get through, when they call your colour and you're standing there and the door opens and you literally see the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, you're like, oh my god! Like, oh my god, it's incredible. Like everyone has their favourites, so you can either, there's 2 pilots, 2 gunners and 2 engineers. And the first time we did it, we were gunners, which was so much fun because all you pretty much have to do is press a button. So we got to watch it without having any tension on us.
The first time you do it, it's very overwhelming.
You don't know what's going on.
The ride, as you said before, and as other people say, is effectively a glorified video game. If whatever you do impacts the rest of the ride and impacts everybody else on board. So you can't just sit back and watch and let somebody else do it.
I've heard that if you fail badly as a pilot, so if you crash into too many things, there's actually like an overdrive and
Override.
override.
Not an overdrive. There's an override where the computer will
yeah,
help you, basically.
and it takes over, but that impacts the enjoyment of the like 4 other people that you're with. So when you are a pilot, which is fun because you get to drive the Millennium Falcon.
If it's the first time you've done it, you've got no idea what's going on.
Don't be
You're
a
probably
pilot,
not
man.
listening to what Hondo is saying. If you're with me, I'm being a backseat driver. Everybody
Yes.
else is
Oh
being
my
a
God.
backseat driver. If you're going on for the first time, try and get gunner. You
I'd
can
say that.
request.
We requested
sometimes
engineer at
they
one
say
point.
yes and no. But you might as well try. Engineer is my favourite.
Engineer is
Because
so much
you
fun.
sit all the way at the back and you just hit whatever's flashing and you flick the switches and you really do feel like you're properly playing
And like
a game.
you get blasted with air, like you hit something and then it'll be like and you need to press the button and then it stops. Like it feels.
And I also think
like you're
it's the
fixing
easiest
things.
position to get the highest score on. You're all marked
Yeah.
individually and then you'll be marked as a group. And I get 100% every time I'm an engineer. I will get about 30% when I'm
Oh
a
no,
pilot.
I get 38% when I'm a pilot, and I don't know how to improve it. Being a pilot is fun, I'm not denying that it's fun, but if you don't want that pressure, if you're in a whole group with people that you know, it's so much fun because you have like, everyone's backing you up and you're like, yeah, yeah. But when you have people that you don't know, if it's just like 2 of you going
But
on.
if it's people that you don't know that have done it before,
They'll help
behind
you.
they will help you.
People are so nice.
People are so nice, but you do feel the pressure.
You do, because you're like,
Because
I can't mess this up.
You've spoken to them in the queue and they're like, well, when we did it, we got this much and we did this and we got this much.
You feel the
coaxium."
pressure, you're like, I don't wanna crash, like what if I crash, what if they judge, all of that kind of thing. But
However, we were on a ride with with a couple who had never done it before.
they had
and
no
were the
idea
pilots.
what was going
They
on.
got 18% between the 2 of them. They were that bad. But they didn't let the pressure get to them. They were so funny, which made the
They were
whole
like,
ride.
They were yelling at each other, but not like aggressively. They weren't like, you gotta push this, you gotta. They were
They
just
were
like
a sort of
"Whoa."
older, middle-aged couple, and the woman just kept shouting at the man, and the man was like, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. And the 4 of us, we didn't know the gunners, but we all just kept looking at each other and laughing because they didn't care about the pressure. So if you could not feel the pressure
Yeah.
and you can have fun with it, then as a group, it's
Yeah.
good. When you get the coaxium, if you get both bits of coaxium, and then at the end you're like, yeah, the whole group will cheer and give
Yeah,
themselves
like,
a round of applause.
If you
Go
want
into
to do
it with a team
you want to go in and you want to
energy.
do well, because as we said, it is basically a video game. But if you go in and you're just like, I need to do well, you won't have fun, and it's not a ride. Like if you go in and you don't know people, like if it's just us 2, we usually sit down, we strap in, and we press the button to go, and then we're like, come on team, let's go, and then everyone's
And
like,
everyone
yeah,
joins
like
in,
you need to get
absolutely.
that, because then, and just laugh away. Like if stuff's going wrong, just laugh at
because
it.
at the end of the day, it's not real.
It's not real. It's just
So
a bit
if
of
you
fun.
fail- I mean, yes,
It's
if you
play
queued
pretend
for
at the end of
2
the day.
hours, you don't want
Oh,
to mess it
yeah.
up. But at the same time, it's just a bit of fun. But it has a really good like rideability, repeatability, riding.
I get what you're
You know what I
saying.
mean? You can go again and again and again, because we were pilots the first time and then we went, we need to do that again so that we can
Yeah.
be better. Or go again because you want to be a different position. You go again because you found that there's something that you can unlock if you work as a team and you do this. So its repeatability factor, I would say, is pretty high.
Yeah.
Particularly because you're with different people all the time, so you could have a completely different experience.
Oh, every time I've done it, I've been left pilot about 4 times now, and each time has been completely different. The literal video that you see is the same, but the experience is totally different.
And just going back when you're talking about theming, if you board the ride when it's dark outside, you will see Batu through the cockpit window and it will be dark. We
Like,
boarded
wow.
when it was light and the sun had set, so we set off in Batu when it was light. We went to the first order, we got the coaxium, we landed in Batu when it was dark,
Like
and
it-
then we
yeah.
walked out and it was dark. It's
Wow, that's
just
it was great.
little details like that, excuse me, are so clever. They do that on Rise of the Resistance as well, and it's just so cool. I really like it as well because, as we've said, I don't really like thrill rides. I don't do fast rides. This is a ride that's really exciting,
Yeah, it's
but not
so
because it
good.
goes faster, it drops you, or it spins you. It's just really exciting because, you know, you want
I
to do well
think-
and you want to get this stuff, and
Like, it's such a great ride. If you don't really know Star Wars, it's so much fun. But if you're a Star Wars fan, being able to like sit there and pull
Jump
the
to
lever
light
to
speed.
jump to light speed, like,
in the Millennium Falcon.
oh
had
my
died.
god, it's so cool. And because it looks just like it does in the film, you walk in and you're like, oh my gosh, Luke Skywalker sat here. Oh my gosh, Lando was here. Oh my gosh, like Lando, what a guy.
What a guy.
But as a fan of Star Wars, it's like an absolute dream come true because you're like, wow, wow.
It's so fun. I love it. I love the land. I know we're not talking about it right now, but I love Rise of the Resistance. I just really love Star Wars.
We stand Star Wars in this
We
house.
stand. But yeah, it's great. And also the shops in Galaxy's Edge are really cool.
Yeah, they're
All the
great.
different little
Have
shops
a
that
look
sell
within
different
that
little things.
market. Like,
the merch that they've got is really cool. And we didn't in September, but in January we tried Blue Milk.
I was like, oh, it doesn't
thought
look
it looked-
very
No, it
nice.
looks
I'd
disgusting.
heard that it wasn't
It looks
very nice.
thick.
Oh my god, what? It tastes like a lollipop from the UK. What was it? It's a Kadoozie.
They're not called
No?
that. They're called If you know what an Itzakadoozy is,
Yeah.
let us know. But it's not one of those ones that it's long and it's yellow and it's got the red bit that goes around the outside and then the orange bit that goes around the outside.
It literally tastes...
It's not a twister because the twister is disgusting.
Yeah. They're like...
But they go like that. Like a helter skelter.
Yeah, it's basically like that, crushed up so that you can drink it. It's, oh my God.
It's mad.
It was
mad.
so good.
It tastes just like an ice lolly.
It was really good. I want to know if the green one tastes the same.
But at the same time, it just creeps me out because it's so thick. I don't like thick liquid.
I mean, I'm getting it next time we go.
You're on your own.
Well, thanks for watching the video.
If you've been to Galaxy's Edge, let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you're excited about. If you haven't been yet, what you want to see. If you have any questions that we can answer. But that was our trip to Galaxy's Edge, our first trip to Batuu,
And our thoughts.
we really like it. So y'all can fight me if you don't like it.
Boom, 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 boom.